Phoenix Books presents Bulow Hammock, Mind in a Forest, written by David Rains Wallace. This performance by Edward Markman is copyright 2019 Phoenix Books. It has been digitally remastered from the original 1990 audio literature sound recording.
The thing that first struck me about Bulow Hammock is the hardest to describe: the smell. Hammocks are woodlands. The name refers to hardwood groves that punctuate the more open marshes and pine woods of Florida, and may derive from Indian words for shady place, garden place, or floating plants. But Bulow Hammock didn't smell like any woodlands I knew. I was used to the brisk humus and chlorophyll tang of New England woods, with their associations of uplifting weekend hikes. The hammock was different. I must have been about 9 years old when I encountered the hammock, so I didn't articulate any of this, yet I clearly remember my sensations on stepping out of my parents' car into the shade of the magnolias and cabbage palmettos. I was fascinated, but daunted. The Connecticut woods I'd played in had been inviting, welcoming. The hammock was seductive. It smelled sweet, a perfumey sweetness that reminded me of the hotel lobbies and cocktail lounges I'd occasionally been in with my parents. Smells are hard to describe because we can't really remember them as we do sights and sounds. We can only recognize them. Smells lie deeper than our remembering thinking neocortex, in the olfactory lobe we inherited from the early vertebrates. Yet smells are related to thought in profound ways, because our nocturnal ancestors, the early mammals, lived by smell. The human ability to relate present to past and future may stem from their scent tracking of food, an activity which takes place in time as well as space, unlike a hawk's immediate striking on sight, and thus implies planning. The curious resonance the olfactory senses have in memory, as when Proust tasted an epic in a tea-cake, suggests that we have a great deal to learn from them. Complex smells are the hardest to describe. Bulow Hammock smelled stranger than liquor and perfume. It smelled intricately spicy, with a sweetness not so much of flowers as of aromatic bark and leaves. There also was an air of decay in the sweetness, not the rich, sleepy, somewhat bitter decay of New England woods, but more of a nervous, sour atmosphere. When I scraped my foot over fallen leaves on the ground, I didn't uncover the soft brown dirt I was used to, but white sand and a network of fine blackish roots, like the hair of a buried animal. The sand was part of the smell, too, a dusty, silicious undertone to the spice and decay.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?